Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS colors, and right now we'll be discussing about shades of gray in CSS HSL color value. Shades of gray are often defined by setting the hue and saturation to 0 and adjust the lightness from 0 to 100% to get darker or lighter shades. So I'm going to show you how this works quickly. Back to our document. As you can see, we are having this in our previous tutorial where we discussed about HSL lightness, which is this L in details. We have covered HSL in details. You can check our previous playlist on HSL playlist. You can check the HSL playlist also. You can check the CSS color playlist also to be able to follow along. Right now, let's use this our lightness right here to bring in shades of gray. To do that, we want to have shades of gray. To have shades of gray, you have to turn this one to 0, which means we turn it to this the first value, which is 0, and the 0 value is red. The 0 value is red. Don't you forget the 0 value of this one is red. The 360 value also right here also is also red. So don't you forget that. So the 0 value right here in the who is red. The 360 value also is red. So let's change this to 0, and also let's change this one also to 0. Don't you forget the 0 value of the S, which is saturation, is gray. The 100% of it is what? Is out of gray. Nothing. We don't want gray. We don't want anything, any color. No color is no color. So when we specify 0 value right here, definitely we are saying we need gray. Definitely we are using red, gray color, and also come here and specify a value. When you specify a value, any value we specify right here is going to be turning to gray. Let's reload our document now. Can you see we're having gray color because we are having 50%. Let's bring this to 20% so you can see the benefit of using this. And don't you forget again, 0% of our lightness also is dark. Let's reload our document. Can you see it is dark? It will turn dark. And the 100% of this lightness also is white, pure white. Can you see? And it's going to override the document no matter how it is. Even let's say you are having 50% right here and you are having 360 right here, which is red. Never. It is going to override them. Let's reload. Can you see it override them? So don't you forget that. So now when we need the gray, now when we specify 0 here, either we specify 0 here or no 0 here. If you are increasing or decreasing this one, you are going to be having something like that. But it's very important when you specify gray higher, because this one is representing gray color. So definitely for decreasing and increasing something, when you give this one to 50% like this, definitely you are going to have your gray. You understand? Because this one is in between white and black. So let's specify 100%. Now let's decrease the 100 to 90%. You are going to see we are going to have gray there also, but it's going to light. Can you see light gray? Let's say we specify another one also. Let's specify after light gray we can give it another one. Let's say give 60. The gray is also going to get darker a little. Can you see? Now let's specify 40. It's going to dark more. Can you see? Let's specify 20. It's going to dark more. Can you see? Let's specify 10. It's getting darker. Can you see? Now let's specify 0. Even let's specify 5. You are going to see. Can you see? It's dark again. Let's specify 0. Everything is all our documents going to get dark. That's better with using. And the reason why you can have the gray easily in that manner is because we are having this gray specified here. Let's now say for instance now we are having 100% right here. Definitely we are not specifying gray right here, right? Let's reload our document. Can you see we are having this dark, right? But let's bring this back to 50. You are going to see we are going to have red. Can you see? We are having red. So you should learn if you go to our HSL tutorial topic, so you can be able to understand, to have full control over this HSL in detail. It's very sensitive and it's making sense. When this is saturation, the zero value is gray, and while the 100% value of it is that you don't want gray, even you don't want the saturation out inside it again. You understand? So that is the benefit of using it. So I just want you guys to it's not that you don't want the saturation, you want the saturation, but you want it to fade in. That's the main thing. It's not that you are removing it, but it's as if you are blending it in a way that it's little of it is the one you want to show in your document. That's why you can find the little of it. When you look at the bottom of our document right here, you will find the little of it, because if you bring this one up, let's bring this one to 20%. You're going to see what will happen. Can you see our document is dark? Can you see? But right here, if you look, it looks somehow different a little bit than this edge right here. If you look at it very well, this edge right here is different to this place right here. So I'm going to show you once more again so you can be able to understand. Let's give this one to 0 right here. Can you see? It's getting darker, but you can never understand the difference now. That's the benefit of using, even know how you specify. So anytime you want to use the dark gray, you want to bring the shades of gray, you must specify 0 in the H, 0 in the S. Now specify 50% right here to see the value of this gray color you are having here. So let's save our document and reload. Can you see we reload, we have gray. But if you don't specify, if you now, let's say for instance now you specify 100% right here, definitely it's going to shift, it's going to leave this place and take the color that is inside this place. The color that is inside this place is red. Let's reload. Can you see? It's red, the dark red. And let's say you specify another thing, let's say you specify 170 right here, the color that is there is the one that is going to display. But if you add the gray, let's add our gray. When we add our gray, everything is going to turn to gray. And you can increase and decrease your gray also by giving it, you can just give it 50%. And see, can you see? You can give it 20% to see the benefit of using it again. Can you see? So you can do a lot with this, and you can change the color also. You can give 17 if you want. When you change it to 17, can you see? So that's the benefit of using our shades of gray in CSS HSL color values. Anwar Akorede, ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time in our next tutorial. Have a great day. Thank you so much.